a special treat today. I got a guy, and I'm not even going to reveal who his name is yet. That's how important I think you need to realize about the financials versus what the company does. I got a stock. Okay, listen to this. 80% gross margins. People kill to have that. 20% plus earnings growth. 1.9% dividend yield, gigantic free cash flow, maybe one of the best buybacks on the New York Stock Exchange, and growing 16 times this year's earnings. Okay, 14 times next year's earnings. Shouldn't you be willing to pay a huge price for this stock? You're not. I want to introduce Michael Johnson. He is the chairman and CEO of Herbalife, HLF, a stock that you know I recommended at 39. It's up a couple of dollars. Herbalife. Michael, good to see you, man.
Thanks.
I just described financials that almost any company in the country would kill for. They would place your stock, if you use my metric, maybe in the mid-50s to low 60s. You're at 41 and change. Why is it that America can't get its arms around a company with financials that are golden?
If I knew, I would give you the perfect answer. I don't have the perfect answer.
But you came to me and you once told me that there are a couple trends that people don't seem to want to get involved in: nutritional supplements and mid-level, multi-level marketing. Is that what the brick wall is between 41 and 60?
I think that there's some carryover. I think there's some issues with the brand that sometimes people look at and go, oh my gosh, pyramid scheme, all this stuff. And you go, well, guys, if I could take you in and introduce you to my distributors, show you how they operate, show you our company, show you the science that goes behind our products, show you the doctors and the Nobel Prize and all the stuff we have behind it, I could change your impression. But I can't drag every investor in America through my company.
But I think you have to, because you've got the bonds factor, right? You got the supplements. You've got a history of an industry in this multi-level marketing that has not distinguished itself. But you are not from that culture at all, are you?
Well, no, I come from a different background. I came out of the entertainment industry, a large media company, as you well know. And when
Disney,
I'll
say it. I know you. Let me say it.
But we focused on really three things when we came in. We said under an umbrella of integrity and really looking at the company hard, going right back to its fundamentals. We said product, the business opportunity, and the brand. And we said, let's go make sure every one of our products has integrity, that our business opportunity, that what people do, what they say, how they go about their business has integrity. And now we're on the process of building a brand. We're doing, a giant promotion, as you well know, with the Galaxy, and we've got our name in a lot of events and around people. So we're putting it out in front of people because this is the moment to do it. We're proud of it.
All right, let's talk about the Galaxy. You have Beckham, who was injured, but I think is probably the biggest name in that sports history.
Right.
What's it done for you?
Well, it's lifted the whole profile. Confidence for the distributors because they see our name all over the place now. They see it on the cover of SI. They see in children's jerseys. They see, there's hundreds of thousands of people walking around with mobile billboards that say Herbalife on them. And so our distributors are going, wow, I can get out there. I can talk to people. People are asking me about this company. And then they can tell the story that I just told you about our products, about our business opportunity. And it's hopefully changing.
Now, one of the things that you told me that I thought was fascinating, Latin America, what does Herbalife mean in Mexico?
Well, Herbalife is a not only accepted brand, it's a revered brand there. We had a distributor from one of our countries that's a little troubled, Germany, go to Mexico to see what was going on there. And he told me he felt like he had landed in, brand nirvana because he would walk through the airport with Herbalife leaf on and people go, great company, great brand. And he was like, whoa, what's going on here? This is a completely different story than I'm used to. So in Mexico, we've got a phenomenal story.
You also talked about the culture of Herbalife that's different. Maybe it's the one that you could get in the United States, right? We have basically coffee clutches around Herbalife.
They're called nutrition clubs. Right. And what happens is it's basically an in-home party. You have a party, you serve shakes at your house, but you also may have anything from a book reading, you might have a massage, you might have Pilates, something going on there that brings people together. It's not only the sense of good nutrition, it's a sense of community. And those are kind of magical things when they get together, and then people attach to that, and they work their weight loss, they work their stories. It's an amazing culture.
Now, one of the things that we associated with the old Herbalife before you is you jam product into people who don't know what they're doing, and then they keep it in the garage for the rest of their lives. How's that changed?
Well, first of all, that is something that unfortunately attracts people sometimes to direct selling, is the ability just to recruit and not to retail. We're focused on retailing. We're focused on making sure that people have a great product, which hopefully, you've seen and others have seen, a great product with our liftoff and our, different brand Nightworks and all the things we're doing, and make sure that is being retailed. So every meeting we focus on retailing.
All right, well, Michael, then one last question. I've now heard the great story. You've told me before. Now all of my viewers here, why are you a public company? Why don't you, I'm not getting huge cash flow, big buyback. Who needs the darn hassle? Take it in. You get to own a huge percent if you take it private. I mean, you don't have to go explain yourself to everybody. You can use that Latin American model, take it to China. What's the story? Why are you public?
Well, you're going to get my pat answer, right? You're going to get the pat answer. I'm here for shareholder value, and I'm here to build that. We had a takeover attempt on us last spring. We have to get through that. We have said all along that, look, we're going to do everything we can, every metric, all the metrics you just mentioned there, and we hope that the street responds to us. And that's that's the mode I'm in right
Absolutely. Look, I'm a believer. That's why I had you on the set.
Thank you.
This is one of the great transformation stories. It's been a good one for my viewers. I think it's going to get better because of the buyback, because of the dividend, and because of your work to clean the company up and make it great. Michael Johnson, HLF Chairman and CEO. Thanks for coming by the studio.
Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much.